We are told that as men, we are in crisis, that we are lost, that we lack purpose, that we lack ambition, and a myriad of other things. But what if the crisis isn't a lack of purpose, but the fact that men have been taught to look for their purpose everywhere except for the one place it can ever be found, and that is within themselves? Listen, this is going to be a really great conversation that I believe that all men need to hear. And for the ladies, if y'all want to sit back, relax, and observe what I'm about to say, I believe it will bless you too. Listen, we've been sold a lie that has been conditioning us men that we are nothing more than what we can provide for the world, that what we can do for others, and how deeply we sacrifice our very beings for everything else around us. This is a futile lie, a great deception of sorts. Because if you think about it, all the world has really taught us is that we are supposed to chase the validation of everything that is around us, whether it be money, whether it be women, cars, whether it be a lifestyle, anything. It doesn't teach you true identity of what's within yourself, because the world itself is a mask that it can never take off, because if it does, it would reveal its true nature. But let me tell you where the world is wrong. For you have a certain mindset, a certain thought process, a certain way of how you think and how you feel. What the world has told you is to abandon it all for the sake of everyone around you. That is because while the world has its identity, your identity was rooted in something completely different and far above what the world can ever provide you. Your identity comes from the Creator himself. And he told you, I made you in my image and likeness. And I spoke through a man named Jesus, where I gave this blueprint to you. And that blueprint is, as a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he is. That is it. That is the identity of man. I want you to imagine this for a second. If you close your eyes and think of yourself as a golden chalice, what gets poured into this chalice is water. But here's a caveat. The only way that the water can be poured into the chalice is it's based off of the belief of yourself. You are the one that's pouring the water, but the water can only be poured by what you believe of yourself. So if you believe yourself to be a bad father, a bad listener, to not have money, to not have love, to not have friendship, whatever that it may be, yes, the cup will be filled by however little you think of yourself. But however much that you do think of yourself, I am powerful, I am amazing, I am incredible, whatever positive thoughts that you continue to feed yourself, that's exactly what gets multiplied. And because you are being it, your cup runneth over. You now are able to pour into other people's cup. That's how it works. That is our identity. And you shall not let anyone ever tell you anything less or more than that. The world had conditioned you to put on their mask because that's the only way that the world will accept you. But what about you and how the world will accept who you are? Because the world doesn't know anything about you. All it knows is that it has a blanket that it is trying to put on every man, and not every man can fit it either. You must choose to want to fit it. And the problem is many of us don't know that we're putting on this mask. So here's the way to combat this. It's very simple. Be authentically who you are. Because by being the authentic version of who you are and not having a mask on, you attract authentic people, an authentic lifestyle, authentic money, authentic wife, girlfriend, children. It's all authentically coming from you because your kingdom is based on everything that you believe of yourself. And all you are doing is attracting everyone who wants to be in your kingdom, not the other way around. Your ability as a man was never meant to go into someone else's kingdom. Your ability as a man was to create your own so that it may attract the people who want to be in it. That is your superpower. And don't let any other person ever tell you who you are, because your identity was not rooted in what the world tells you. It was rooted in what the Creator told you. And I'll wrap it up by saying this. I love you. I want you to succeed. I want you to have everything in life that you could have ever wanted. But as the Greeks stated back in their time, know thyself, And because you know thyself, the world cannot know you more than you know yourself. And therefore, how can they subject you to anything? How can they conjure their mindset onto you? Let me know what you think about this and comment, what has the world told you that you feel so uncomfortable to fit? I would love to hear it. And with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day and a blessed day. I'll see you in the next one.